Hey everybody, thanks for watching. This is Andrew from Schnauzerface Minis, and today I've got a very special tutorial. This is a Gnarlhorn Satyr that I painted to support the Clash for a Cure Wargaming charity event. Clash for a Cure is a weekend-long event for Warmachine, Malifaux, and Dust Warfare. This year it'll be held in Waco, Texas from October 20th to October 21st. All proceeds from the event go to support the American Cancer Society, and one of the big fundraisers is the charity raffle. Clash for a Cure is raffling off painted models from 30 artists around the world, including the model in this tutorial. And in addition to the gaming tournaments, Clash is holding a painting competition and will be giving away over $4,000 in prizes. So check out clashforacure.org or search Clash for a Cure on Facebook to learn more. If you can't make it to the event, you can always make a donation at clashforacure.org. Now onto the model. I want really saturated and vibrant armor, so I start with a white primer to keep my colors bright. Later I'll use a black primer under the skin, as I was going for more subdued tones with less colorized shadows. Now I mask off the armor with poster tack and move on to the skin. I use Vallejo Old Gold Metallic on the filigree. I undercoated this with brown, which provides a really rich base for golds. That way I can use a very thin, semi-transparent metallic and still get a beautiful gold effect. And like I always say, this is an alcohol-based paint, so you gotta use alcohol as your thinner. Dedicate a separate brush to these paints and never let water come in contact with the paint or the brushes, as the metallic flakes can rust. You can see a few places where I get sloppy. That's okay because these metallics are really easy to clean. I just dip a brush in rubbing alcohol and use it like an eraser, and the paint will come right up. I put a final bling on the gold with Alclad 2 aluminum, which is the brightest, most reflective silver I have found. For shading, I cover most all of the gold filigree with GW Griffin Sepia. I avoid the brightest highlights, but everything else will get a very light coat. For deeper shading, I use GW Ogren Flesh. This is straight out of the pot. I try to find places where light would be least likely to hit. If you're not sure where that would be, just hold your model directly under a lamp and the light will show you. As you can tell, I'm going for a non-metallic metal effect using true metallics. For this to work, contrast is key. I want the darkest portions of the metals to be very close to the lightest portions. I think using non-metallic techniques with true metallic paints gives the best results. At first, I was intimidated by any sort of non-metallic painting. I just didn't think I had the eye to see where the highlights and shadows were supposed to go. But then I realized that I grew up seeing non-metallic metals every day, and most of you all probably did too. Somehow seeing this technique in 8-bit Mario games made it seem less daunting. I get a lot of questions about the paints I use, and one that pops up often is where I get them. Of course, start with your local game or hobby store. If they don't carry and can't order them, my favorite online retailer is superherogameland.com. They carry all kinds of hobby supplies, and they're the cheapest place I've found. And as an added bonus, Superhero Gameland is the internet storefront of a locally owned game store in Indiana, so you can still feel good about supporting the little guys. I have no affiliation with them, but I've had really good luck with them in the past, so I thought I'd pass it along. For the mud effect, I start by diluting matte medium 1:1 with water. I cover the base with this mixture, and then I start piling on various mud-colored pigments. The matte medium will act as a glue to keep the pigment permanently in place. I finish it off with Wyman floor polish. The pigments will absorb the liquid and it will leave a realistic, wet, muddy look. The pigment sucks this stuff up pretty quickly though, so 2 or 3 coats may be needed. And that should do it for the model. If you've got a spare minute, please remember to check out clashforacure.org. This is a very personal cause for me, and I'm sure we all know someone who has battled cancer. We're getting near the holiday season when a lot of us donate to our favorite charities anyway, so this is a great opportunity to do just that. So thank you all for watching, and thank you all for your support. Have a great day.